That honey shit. Trust me, us masculines like that honey. I guess that's where honey came from, right? It's like, hey, honey. Hey, honey.
You're so sweet.
Just, like, hey, honey. Like, it was more like, hey, honey, I'm ready for some of that honey. All right, Virgos, are you ready? They're all like, yeah, I got my vacuum out. I turned it off to listen. Page of Swords in reversed. Knight of, well, actually, I think this is the Knight of Wands in reversed. Oh, no, it's a page. It's a page. It's right. On the Wands, they do masculines. So we got 2 pages reversed. Death card reversed as the overall. And you did get the Knight of Cups as your way through this. I think you're looking for too much validation right now, Virgo, with pages upside down, communication, Page of Wands, and then you're going to the overall that this thing's going to go over in dark. It's like, no. But I also feel like there's some Virgos out there, especially more relationship ones. I feel like if you feel like there's nothing coming, you need to be able to have the talks, and you can't be afraid to have them. I think though, if you're single, I think that it's like over expecting things, because you just need to move emotionally forward and trust. That's what the Knight of Cups does, is it moves on the journey emotionally, and it's got its armor, and it just keeps pushing the emotion slowly forward without validation. It already got the page. It already got the page to go on the journey emotionally. So it's like, keep going on your emotional journey. Stop looking for validation and stop going to the darkness. Although you could be afraid, and because if you're new, if this is a new thing or it's like a dating thing, this is where it's like, you probably don't want to end it. Or you're afraid of being ended on. If you're in a relationship, you're afraid of ending something too. I don't think if it matters if you're single or in a relationship. It feels very similar to me. It feels like all Virgos are going to be going through this thing here. It's more just continuing on the emotional journey and not freaking the fuck out. And going to this whole it's going to the worst place. Fatalistic death when there's not. You pulled the Devil card here. I would say if you're looking for too much validation, you're forcing too much to try and hunker down. It might scare the person away. I also feel like with this Devil card that you pulled here, and you got this Page of Swords in reversed, I feel like, there's too much focus on darkness, especially with the Death card reversed. It's like, or it's obsession too. And then if you're not getting it, then you're reacting. This is about not reacting. This is about just being like, this is what it is. Or if somebody's demonizing you, then it's about not reacting and putting an end to it. If you're going to be demonized, but if you're going to be demonized because you're demonizing, then that's your fuck up. 8 of Pentacles. This one's coming out a lot in reverse. Yeah, you know what? It's like, I think you're afraid of bad things happening, even though maybe because you feel like things aren't on track. But it's like, you got to realize things are naturally getting on track through a slow emotional progression. What's this overall here? You got the Sag card. Yeah, you need to see what's going on and just be open. Just be open right now and be positive and optimistic and look at your options and not get so specific about things and too dark about things or start nitpicking somebody or be obsessed. You need to be wise though too about this situation that you're dealing with in love. You got stormy. I got feeling no matter what, something stormy is coming, and you got to be very wary about how you're handling communication, obsession, or if that's coming towards you. And you're not, and if somebody's coming towards you with obsession and their belief about how you should be, and they're the ones communicating it, you know what? That's going to be your cue. Like, emotionally walk the fuck away. And that you can't be afraid of putting an end to it because of that thing. Your shadow that you pulled, the blinded by pain. You're afraid of going through the pain, whether that's again or in life, or just you're afraid of the pain that you would have to face. Like, that's just a shadow. I think that you're dealing with your shadow this week for good things. Like, you're dealing way too much with shadow. Like don't go into that place. Like, don't buy into that. Stay into the light. Stay into the positives. Because the only thing I'm seeing right now here that's positive is a Knight of Cups. That's just emotionally just, okay, I'm just going through this steadily and not trying to make too much frantic energy happen. Ganesha is coming through right now. Oh, that was what came out. Ganesha, blessings. Yeah, there's too many blessings. Look at that. Look, Craig gave you that fucking... Give him it again. Just like...
Oh, Ganesha.
Bam.
I love you.
Bam.
Ganesha wants you to hit
too
that
many blessings.
Button.
So focus on the blessings. Don't focus on the dark shit. Knight of Wands if you're single. So there's definitely a lot of energy to want to leap, but it's like, okay, yeah, it's like you don't need to leap by literally leaping. It's going in the right direction. So don't fuck it up. Relationship ones, that's hard because this is a page. The only thing to really talk about, and if you're in a relationship, is you need to talk about, some money issues. You need to talk about if you're attracted. You need to make sure that they're talking to you, that they're attracted. You need to see you're contemplating like the worth, and you're contemplating like things that you need to get the blessings in a relationship. Because there's some things that you need to clear up and have. So not a bad reading. Just stay out of the fucking darkness and the shadow that could be lying around. Yeah, definitely. Look at this. South Node, 8th house Sag. Get out of the beliefs of what you expect to be obsessed about or to, force upon. Focus on the basics. North Node in Gemini in the 2nd house. The basic fundamentals of things that are good. Just focus on those and the curiosity of those. And I know you're curious, and I know you have a lot of questions. And I know you want to see where things are going, but it's like, take the time, take things simply, and it will all go where it's supposed to go simply. Take things simple. Don't go into fucking dark, intense belief. I need to know everything and blah, blah, blah. But if that's coming at you, that's a huge sign.
Right, and you can't put the cart before the horse either, And sometimes the message that needs to be received by your partner is just you. Is your ultimate truth. Maybe you're kind of hiding some things about yourself. Maybe you're not actually fully expressing yourself and what it is that you're trying to get out of life and what you're trying to get out of this relationship and who you think that this person can be without putting these restrictions on them, without saying, okay, I need you to be up here when this individual might not be able to get there. Maybe you need to bring it down just a bit and find that happy median. It can't be forced situations, and it's not going to be this great downfall if this person can't necessarily get to that level, because they could be dealing with their own demons as well. We all have our own situations that are going on in our personal lives that, we might not feel fully comfortable expressing with a partner. Doesn't matter how close they are, but they could be working towards it, and you could be working towards it with them together, without the darkness, without the doubt, without the fear, but with love and compassion. That's going to bring them up. That's going to fulfill them fully, and that's going to fulfill you too. And that relationship is just going to blossom from there. Once you just kind of settle into that space, settle into yourself, and settle into that love in the relationship. It's there. The passion can be there. The passion is there, but it might just be kind of dwindling a bit within the fear. So once you kind of just wipe that away, you're going to let that love in. Smash that like button because y'all are crushing it out there.